Confused verbs part 1. Shall versus will. A. To express simple futurity. In the first person, I will go tomorrow if it's fine, which is wrong. I shall go tomorrow if it's fine. In the second person, she tells me you shall go tomorrow. No, it's wrong. She tells me you will go tomorrow. In the third person, he shall go if he has permission. No, shall is wrong here. He will go if he has permission. B. To express something more than simple futurity. In the first person, I have determined that I shall go. No, it's incorrect. I have determined that I will go, which is correct. In the second person, you will go out if you are good. No, it's wrong. You shall go out if you are good. In the third person, my mind is made up, he will go. My mind is made up, he shall go, is right. To form the simple future, use shall with the first person and will with the second and third persons. Will in the first person denotes resolution or personal determination, and shall in the second and third persons denotes either a command or a promise. Note: should, the past tense of shall, and would, the past tense of will, have the same differences of meaning and use as the present forms shall and will. For example, I was afraid that I should fail. I promised that I would help him. Confused verbs part 2. Shall and may. Distinguish between A. May I shut the door? And B. Shall I shut the door? May I shut the door means that I wish the door closed, and I ask your permission to shut it. Shall I shut the door means that I want to know whether you wish the door closed. Say and tell. He told I will go home, which is wrong. He said I will go home. He told that he'd go home, also wrong. He said that he'd go home. Used to say when referring to a person's actual words, or in indirect speech if the sentence doesn't contain an indirect object. Note: common idioms with say and tell. Say a prayer. Who says? I must say. You can say that again. If you say so. For tell, tell the truth. Tell a lie. Tell a story. Tell the time. Tell your fortune. Tell someone your name. Confused verbs part 3. Make and do. A. Make. The carpenter did a large table, which is wrong. The carpenter made a large table. B. Do. You must make your work carefully. No, it's wrong. You must do your work carefully. To make primarily means to construct or manufacture something, while to do means to accomplish a thing. Note: common exceptions with make and do. To make a mistake, to make a promise, to make a speech, to make an excuse, to make haste, to make fun of, to make progress, to make a noise, to make a bed, which means to prepare the bed for sleeping on. For do, we have to do good, to do evil, to do your best, to do your duty, to do someone a favor, to do wrong, to do a puzzle, to do business, to do away with, to do gymnastics, to do exercises. Confused verbs part 4. Lie and lay. A. Lie. I'm going to lay down for an hour, which is wrong. I'm going to lie down for an hour. B. Lay. Please lie the exam papers on the desk. No, it's totally wrong. Please lay out the exam papers on the desk. Lie means to rest, is an intransitive verb and never has an object. Lay means to put, is a transitive verb and always requires an object. Their principal parts are lie, lay, lain, and lay, laid, laid. Note, lie, lied, lied is to tell an untruth. He has lied to me. Lay, laid, laid also means to produce eggs. The hen has laid an egg. Idiom. Lay the table is to prepare the table for a meal. Confused verbs part 5. Sit and seat. A. Sit. We sit at the desk to write a letter, which is wrong. We sat at the desk to write a letter. B. Seat. He sat the passengers one by one. He seated the passengers one by one is correct. Use sit as an intransitive verb. Seat is a transitive verb and requires an object. Very often, the object of seat is a reflexive pronoun. For example, he seated himself near the fire. The principal parts of the two verbs are sit, sat, sat, and seat, seated, seated. Note, don't confuse sit with set, which usually means to place. Common idioms with set: to set the table, to set on fire, to set off, or to set out, to set a trap, to set a clock, to set a price, to set your heart on, to set free, to set an example, to set a broken bone, to set to work means to start work.